Hello everybody, today I'm gonna teach you how you can use invasion to 3.3Joseki. Now became this Joseki is mostly popular in the whole world since AI. So you can see this move all the game, but maybe you may not have a perfect information. So today I will try to give you mostly detailed information and the reason why they are playing like the Joseki that you saw. Okay, let's go. At the first, white has to block somewhere and the lower way and left side, and those are used. Okay, let's go to the. Let's start to do the left way. And black has to push. We can study Hane first. Hane was the most popular Joseki that we were using before, and then since AlphaGo, black just pushes here one more time. And then Tenuki. The reason why nowadays, the most of the player, their reduced skill is much stronger than before for the white potential. Yeah, long time ago, black didn't have this push and the black was using this one, Hane and then Kone. But now this exchange, we never use it anymore. After black exchange this, white potential is much stronger. So when you are restricting in this area, even though you play here, if white press this way, black has to make 2 space jump. In case you are using this one, white has many tactics. Even attacking from the head is also powerful. If white just want to block the center, even this is also possible to use. Many things possible. Yeah, just I will try to explain simply. Even the white approaches here, black is a little bit concentrated, a little bit. So nowadays that we are using most is just push here one more time, and then later black has to play something, of course. Later, even the white is strategy here, black just accept. So now this is much better black to reduce white area. Yeah. Even one more thing, nowadays black prefer to split at the 4th line. According to follow the traditional logic, we always split at the 3rd line. That was what we were using before. But nowadays white approaches here, and then when we play 2 space jump, however, white will press one more time to black's head position, and black has to jump out to center. Somehow black is having some base, right? But later, even such odds is a little bit annoying for black. White can try to separate this one stone, and if black just block here, then white can keep press the black's area. And of course, white just try to block the center. This is also possible. Of course, now about only this situation, because this group is getting weaker. Because I'm telling you the logic why nowadays the split at the 3rd line is became changing to the 4th line. Because nowadays white just approaches here, and even when black plays 2 space jump, long time ago we were feeling quite annoying for this move, but somehow the trend, the modern logic is like black prefer to jump away to center. Yeah, now this value is getting down. Black prefer to fly away to center. Because now the center value might be bigger than the side value. That handling skill is much better than before. That's why nowadays even this is used. Yeah, maybe if you check the AI, even black might prefer to get it one more time. That can be possible. But if you want to handle easy way, because even AI gave this influence to white, and black will be sure. Black AI knows that how to restrict white area perfectly. But just if I give you the human logic, after you give the influence, if you restrict at the right timing, just directly, then it will be much easier for you. Yeah, so I can recommend you to restrict here. And nowadays, if black plays like this, after that this PB is gonna be Sente, so white can't really handle this group. And even though white approaches this way, then this is a little bit concentrated. That's why black will feel happy to handle for this game. Yeah. That was the reason nowadays why white doesn't really play this Hane. Yeah, you cannot see really often, right? White prefer to use stretch or knight move much more. That's the reason. And then if white plays a stretch here, in case black just push and Hane, that will be similar than when white plays knight move. If black plays this move, then those result is gonna be similar, right? Yeah, but also there is a reason. If white just use the former move, I can say white has to play straight here. Just different thing is this one. This one's the position is between here and this one. Yeah, that's just very sensitive, but a little bit different. Yeah, and black can even play here, and black can even invade you to 3-3, and many things possible. And approach here, approach this way, and yeah, everything was possible. But just different thing is if white decided to play that I made it the first Joseki, white limit will be this one. Not really Aji, but if white use this one, in the future, white can try to Hane and then cut here. Because if black captures here, now white can even make Atari. You know, now strategy is like, this is gonna be the free call, flower call. White can try to challenge it, and in case white can win this call in the future, black can't really challenge for this one. Yeah, black can maybe just Atari. Anyway, this is gonna be flower call. So black cannot really take for this risk. So black has to play here and then Atari here. Different thing is a little bit different. In the future, if white has a chance to save this one stone, then this block is gonna be Sente. Black must respawn. Otherwise, white can just Hane and then invade here. That which means white can even try to block here. Then that's gonna be white, right? It can be a little bit painful. Yeah. So maybe you may not feel really sensitive about that, but if I just make the variation like this, they will be a little bit different. Even white makes like this Atari is nothing, yeah, and then white makes Atari one more time and then tiger's mouth. After that, black has no reason to push here. Even black goes here, this black is not gonna be sent anymore. Yeah, that sensitive part is a little bit different, but to the strong player, the professional player, it can be quite different part. So sometimes you will see that they have a trading in the middle game, black just captures here, then black just throw 2 stones away, and then black switch to this area. Yeah, also it might be happen in the middle of the middle game. Yeah. So even white doesn't really like this condition. That's why nowadays, if no matter white is stretch and then white plays a knight move and black push and then white Hane here, you can see this move most. Yeah, because if black just answers here and the white can exchange this, then we are thinking white takes some territory and even potential is good. So in the local area, we are thinking white is a little bit better. But you know, that's very little bit. But I believe that you want to know this Joseki perfectly. Yeah. So I will try to explain really detailedly. So if black doesn't want to lose the territory, the black has to block here, and then white will cut. Yeah, the reason why if black just captures here, then white can block the lower side. It seems white is quite efficient, isn't it? Yeah. Just now was like, you know, you can compare. This door is opened, but even though white just sacrificed something, just like kind of like this. Yeah, of course it can't compare because after that white can make all the sense that white will be much stronger than this one. I mean, the white obviously had some bad exchange, but it's acceptable. However, white blocked the lower side, so this is what white wants. So that's why, you know, this is also kind of a Joseki. If you are confident to handle for how to restrict white potential influence, then you can decide to play. Yeah, it's no problem. But usually, somehow even the AI said that this is 50-50. Always I have some losing feeling when I'm handling the black. I don't know why, yeah. But some people like it. Yeah, I saw that even the top player, somebody likes to play this one. Just like Kim Ji-seok, I think maybe Kim Ji-seok played this move quite a lot. So normally the my style, I prefer to switch like this. And then white has to capture and black has to cut one time. And also there are the basic Joseki is the knight move, and most of the time this ladder doesn't work. If ladder is working, then capturing is better, because after that, for example, if there is exchange, yeah, but maybe the situation is a bit different. However, white can spend one move efficiently when we are capturing this one. If white doesn't spend one move, then later black can use the ladder breaker. Then, however, white has to spend one more move. If ladder doesn't work, then usually white has to play knight move, and then black has to answer. This is a Joseki that we are using most, but you can see that after this, somehow position is not really good, because now black one stone is here. This potential is not so afraid for black, yeah. That's why you can see that nowadays, if white wanna use this Joseki, white prefer to block here. That's the reason, because if black plays here, and then white plays here, and then black plays like that I make, and then black has to follow up and then cut. And then after we complete this Joseki, became like this. You know, now white condition is much better than just now. Do you agree? Yeah, that's why the white black direction is totally different, because long time ago and even nowadays, we are learning like if you want to make territory at the left hand side, you need to block here, and if you want to make the territory at the lower side, you need to block here. You learn it, right? Yeah, but after we complete the best variation for each other, suddenly white get to switch to the left hand side. That's why white block this way much more. You can see quite often. Yeah, I don't mean this way blocking was bad for white, but you will see this move quite often. That's the reason. Yeah, like this. Yeah, like this. Already quite complicated, I understand. But as I told you, I will try to make very detailed information for, even though this content is a bit difficult than other content, I will keep trying to explain really detailedly. If you are a bit not sure or not understandable, then you can watch this video 2 times or 3 times. I recommend you about that. So you know, this is a Joseki, and then white just prefer to answer here or tenuki. That's why there is one more tactics. Sometimes when white plays like this, sometimes you can see the professional player, they just stop to play here and then they just approach here, and then you may not understand why black doesn't answer. That's the reason, because if black just answers here, the white can use the same Joseki that I show you, but after that black plays here, and white can Atari, then this is gonna be the ladder. But as I told you, if black just answers, even the white answers like this efficiently, we are thinking that even the white spend one more move, the white will be much happier. Yeah, because after white answers here and then white tenuki, in the future it doesn't mean there is no aji. Black can try to capture these 3 stones, and if black doesn't accept and black jumps away, then white 4 stones also are getting some trouble. Yeah, it's also quite complicated content after this, because if white answers, then black can answer, and then when white want to capture these 2 stones, then black can throw these 2 stones away. It's quite, I understand, quite difficult, right? Yeah, but just you can think simply like if white can capture this 1 stone by ladder, then white will be much happier. That's why you can see that many of the black players, they don't respond and just they tenuki one more time and just they accept the double pincer and then they fault again. Yeah, right. Yeah. Just you can think simply that's the reason. Yeah. Even though it's not easy, but I have to tell you the really right reason. And then one more thing, so you understand why white block here. And then there is a diff actually between stretch and the knight move. They are also different. Yeah, I think maybe your brain might be explorer. Yeah, but I need to tell you, in case white is stretch here, if black push and then hane here, then that's gonna happen. White can just complete this Joseki right now, or just tenuki here, or even tenuki here is also okay. Yeah. But black may not want white to complete this Joseki. At that time, black prefer to use the knight move. Yeah. Because this time, if black plays knight move, the white can't to complete the Joseki like just now. Or even one space jump is also available. Because if black plays one space jump, and white can't really push and cut here, can play, but this ladder doesn't work. Or in case if this ladder is working, then white can make it. And when black, for example, there is exchange already, and the white make it. And even though black used the ladder breaker, this capturing position is amazing. Yeah, the left hand side and the lower side. But if white has to stretch here, it doesn't mean black's moving one stone is good right now. Just black plays slowly, and in the future, when black is a bit closer, then we know white may have to spend one more move, and then there will be couple times pip, right? But you know the just now that I was making is like this one, and they are not here. This is quite sensitive, even though they are those two exchanged like this. The result is different. Yeah. Maybe you may not feel nothing is different, yeah, but to them is a bit different, yeah. So that's why became you will see that they don't really prefer to push and cut this way. In case white cut here, then now it's like became this is a double hane Joseki, yeah, like here, white hane and then double hane, and just became this is also even, yeah. Anyway, black must accept in case of black just invade to 3-3 and the white just hane and then double hane. However, black need to accept, right? Yeah, this is an acceptable result for black. I don't mean white is bad, but which means when white plays here, then black jumps here. Black is not afraid of white to push and cut. However, so many times you can see that white can just complete this right now. That can be first option. Another option is like white can just tenuki, and then this is kind of ladder breaker. So black has to answer, and even white might have a double pincer, and they are keep re-challenging again. Yeah. So nowadays the Joseki is totally changed. Yeah. Yeah. So now the if white plays here, black can try to switch like with knight move or one space jump. That's why white really wants to make this Joseki that white is playing the knight move like this, right? Yeah, this one. As I told you, this is gonna be a little bit better for white in the local area, yeah, most of the time. And then if black just answers here, the white prefer to play this Joseki. This is what white wants, like this. Yeah, here. Yeah, even there is actually one more Joseki, but I wanted to you to feel more simple. Yeah, maybe somebody asked me about this one. This is also Joseki. Yeah, white has to play like this, and then black can't really follow up. Now this corner is in danger. That's why black has to play here, and then white answers, and then black one space jump. This Atari is sent all the time, and then white made a Tetsuji, and then later black might move out. But now black can even skip. This is also Joseki. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, just now suddenly I changed the topic. Yeah, there are so many topics. Black may not want to have a that Joseki. Yeah, then black can attach. Yeah. Because if white plays his trash, then you know now this is what black wants. Yeah. White couldn't use that Joseki. And then if white stretch here, it doesn't mean black won't answer. Black will answer this way. Then also white couldn't make that Joseki that white wanted to make just now. So yeah, if white fix the order like this, then black can hane here. Also, this actually even black has another move like this one, and then white plays here, and then black can cut here. It's quite complicated. Also, this is also possible. So simply, I can say white cannot find out the sequence like this one. Yeah, just like black restrict white to not play like that. That's why the many times you can see that white block here, and then black plays here. Became white is making this Hana is became bad exchange. This is a white plan. For example, black plays here, white play here. I don't think black will prefer to exchange this move. However, black will try to push and cut right now. Then black doesn't have to give the bad exchange to white. Yeah, and then became this fighting condition will be better for black. That's why if black plays attachment here and the white block, became white can't make that Joseki, and then it's totally new Joseki. Like here, maybe you saw it many times, right? And the white has to cover the ladder, so by push, and the black Hane, and the white is connect, mostly simple one. At the next time, now if black connect here, now this life and death is in trouble, so black has to stretch here, and then white can cut, make the order exchange, and there are soft form, and black will tenuki, and a little bit rush form, just like black. White is pressing, this one stone is very important, and just go out, and then knight move is also good move. The white has to answer like this. This is one of the trading which is very famous for each other, and white became black is getting influence. Because just now if black was just jumping here, then when white plays here, now black position is not really powerful compared to this one. This push is much powerful to the upper side, yeah. So this is also Joseki. And maybe also I'm not really confident to handle for this Joseki, but still you may ask me about this one, how you can handle this one. Yeah. Also I'm playing if my opponent plays like this in the actual game, but to be honest I'm not really confident. And black plays, which means this Hane can throw away this group. Yeah. So now black makes tiger's mouth, and the white has to, yeah, tiger's mouth again, and then here even there is one more information. White might to play really crazy complicated move, but I will skip this one because even I don't know the best result for each other. I had tried this move, I mean my opponent had played like this many times, but just I was playing the actual game. Even I searched with the Katego many times, but still I'm not sure which one is the best move. Yeah. And white most of the time just prefer to connect here, yeah, before, and like this, and then black plays exchange it here. Am I right? Yeah, maybe sequence might be wrong. Yeah, here and then white exchange, and then this one, and then this one. And white prefer to answers here, and then here white need to invade. Am I really right for the sequence? Yeah, I might be wrong. Please double check the Katego one more time. And after this, the capturing race is gonna be the Seki in the corner. Yeah, like this. And then here, there is gonna be Seki. Oh, sorry. Captures here, this one here, captures, and this is gonna be Seki. Black plays here, press here, the white need to play, but this is kind of black is making this group became heavier. This Atari is amazing for white. The black has to stop, surround here, and just need to wait here and then play here. Which means if white plays here, we shouldn't follow. Became this might be very small. Black can Hane one more time, and this Hane is like really painful for white. This color became this is very small because it was so painful. The white has to answer here, and the black captures, and the white need to push. This is a basic information the Joseki the best way for each other, and white took the influence, even black has an influence, and the inside is Seki, and the point is black is gonna be Sente. Yeah, white cannot give up this place, otherwise this push is really good for each other. Yeah, and the black restrict again. But because you might be quite curious for this one, yeah, but and sometimes even black might push one more time and accept this white to fight here, and because this Hane is gonna be painful again, yeah, it's really complicated. Yeah, even though there is some basic variation, yeah, but it's always difficult. Yeah, so even I'm not sure my sequence was right or not, because at all the actual game I think one more again. Even I saw the older variation and I studied again, I need to think it again. Yeah, which means really complicated. So that's why you can see that. Okay, you can see that many times they are challenging. Mainly I can say this is gonna be the basic information, but if black can accept white Hane and then cut and this variation, then black can just play like that I made like this. Yeah, but sometimes black really don't want to give this left hand side. That time then black prefer to attach here. Yeah, and one more thing is like in this situation, white cannot really tenuki because black can Hane here. This is a vital point. And then when white plays here, black can make stretch, and then this fighting is gonna be really amazing for black. Yeah. If you want to see more variation, I can show you. It's because also it's crazy. If white stretch and black answer, then white can even fight. But this time, black has a very amazing Tetsuji. Black can attach here, and then white in case white answers here, black can play here, because after this, black can punch from here. So white must separate of the black, and then black block here, and then when white plays here, became this attachment was making white group very heavy. So that's why the white cannot really accept this move. But in case white plays number 8 stretch here, and then black plays push and Hane, and this time white can tenuki. It's a bit different. Yeah, when white plays here, this is acceptable. White can still tenuki one more time, and this time cutting is a bit different. Yeah, still white is willing to fight because this Hane is gonna be Sente, and even the black try to attack this Hane, this tiger's mouth is also Sente. Still is acceptable to fight. It's really complicated, right? Yeah. So today I show you many variation. Of course, maybe you will feel really difficult, but it doesn't mean I could teach you everything, but I think I just taught you the main of the Joseki and why professional player they play like that. Yeah, even which letter they are carrying, and why when they have this one and then white doesn't answer. Yeah, you can understand because after this, for example, and then white when black approach here, sometimes white get in here, and then became white made this Joseki like this, and then it was happened as I told you, or became this ladder will work. So they are even challenging with this ladder breaker. Sometimes white to fix the Joseki, and then also sometimes white is just instead of just complete here, and then white to ask one more time. Yeah, also this is related with the ladder breaker, because if white approaches here, and then when black plays double approach, normally after we make the this Joseki, most of the time this is gonna be the best move instead of a stretch. We are thinking that attachment is a bit better in case white plays here, but this time when white one more stone is here, and then when black plays here, there is like cutting and then make ladder again, and black Hane and the white capture. We are thinking that white potential is a little bit better than black's territory. That's why that's the reason why they tenuki one more time, and black even do not have a pincer again. Then black plays something else, or approach one more time. Yeah, there are such meaning. Yeah. Okay, actually this topic is also a bit different than the invasion to 3.3. But nowadays you can see really many times they don't complete the Joseki and then they just tenuki again. And in the beginning, you might be quite curious about that. So I really have to tell you about this simply, even though not understandable. Okay, everybody, today I made a long lecture for invasion to 3.3. I'm not sure whether this was too difficult, but if you know that when one thing, please remember, when you are studying the Joseki, it doesn't mean you have to memorize all the Joseki. Just and also it doesn't mean you must use all the complicated Joseki. Just for Joseki part, just try to understand about the meaning of the hengma, just like the fighting logic. Just like if I make the really simple Joseki that we know really basic, we know that why we need to play the hane, right? If you play strategy here, then if white plays here, the white shape is much better. And then when black plays here, and then you even know that white shouldn't play cut. The reason why it doesn't mean black will throw this one stone away. Black will retreat like this. Yeah, of course black has another Joseki as well, but I mean the simply according to follow the basic, and when white plays here we can retreat, which is better for black, and then white block here, and then we can capture this one stone. So this variation will be really great for lower side. That's why white cannot cut, so white has to stretch here, and then you know that why black is not playing connecting, right? Black has to stretch or attach, and because cutting doesn't work. And then white block here, and even you know that why black has to respond one more time. Otherwise, when you go to big place, white can steal the black space like this. And then when white plays here, somehow when black is losing the base, white is getting all the territory at the lower side, and the black has to invest many move at the center. That's why white has to completely to make the base, and then when white makes the base by covering the cutting point, and then became, you know that why black shouldn't play hane and then kone, because this time here is smaller than the biggest, and if black just goes to the biggest, you are not afraid white to play the hane and then kone, because you can keep playing the biggest because black has a base. So you understand about this kind of progress, then I can say you studied it properly. So you can just use this kind of form in the beginning, middle game, and the game for the meaning of the hengma. Then I can say you studied the Joseki perfectly. So even I taught you about all the variation, I don't recommend you to memorize that I show you everything. Just if you are curious about one part of the Joseki, you can study and with the understanding. Today I understand. But next time you might forget. It doesn't matter. Yeah, this is what I recommend you. Normally there is a famous sentence after you study the Joseki, you must forget. Yeah, don't care too much about the memorizing. Okay, you got it right? Yeah. Then if you have a question, please write down comment, and I'm happy finally I can make the lecture video today. Thank you very much everybody for watching for this video, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.